Warburton Valley offers something for every kind of rider. We cater for all types. We have the Warburton to Lilydale Rail Trail, which caters for families and people just cruising along that just want to come out and enjoy a day out on the trail. And then we have the O'Shaughnessy Aqueduct, which I like to think is a nice couples ride. It's very nice scenery up there. It's in the bush. You see deer and wombats, lots of wildlife. And I'm super excited to be part of the future of cycling in Warburton.
Very few of the cyclists know about the Aqueduct Trail. Not only is it beautiful for cycling along because it's relatively flat, but it's a great walking trail as well. The trail around the river here, the Yarra River, it's about a 5K walk. It's just a beautiful track along the side of the river. Well, Lala Falls is a lovely trip. It's a relatively short walk, but beautiful once you get up there. Whenever I'm training for the big walks, Nepal or the Alps, we travel up to Donabuang probably 2 or 3 times, and it's a great training walk. It climbs over a kilometre, and you can do it in about 5 or 6 hours. But at the same time, it's beautiful for the forests and the lyrebirds, just the vegetation, the tree ferns. It's just beautiful country.
My first memory of coming to the Warburton Valley was with my dad and running the Mount Donabuang track. It was one of the first mountains I climbed, and we've been coming back ever since. The Warburton Valley is great for trail runners. It's close to Melbourne, it's got big climbs, flat, beautiful trails, and a little bit of everything. When I'm training for the big mountain races overseas, Warburton Valley is the place that I come to train.
I grew up in the Warburton Valley, and I still live here with my family. I've recently taken up trail running in the last 18 months, and it's been a pleasure to come back and run on trails such as the O'Shaughnessy Aqueduct, which are trails that I grew up on as a child, riding push bikes and messing around with my mates. And recently I've been able to bring my friends that I've met through the running fraternity up to the area and introduce them to the trails and also rediscover those trails for myself.
We really love paddling. I used to paddle when I was a kid, and we moved up to Warburton probably about 4 years ago. And being on the Yarra, I wanted to get my kids involved in paddling. We paddle now almost every day of the week. The river is just accessible to everyone, whether or not you're a beginner right up to intermediate. If you want to get in a kayak, or you want to raft down the river, or you want to lie low down the river, you want to fish, you want to do, there's so many different things to do. After a hard day's work, and you get into the river and you are just rejuvenated. Trees around you, the birds singing. Everybody can come up here and experience Warburton. It's sort of like a little hidden treasure.